Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Crypto Conversations. So, there is definitely some positive news in coin market today. We have some greens on the right hand side, which is good to see. Yesterday, it was really scary, and it's always good to see a little bit of positive because I know there are a lot many people who are trading into cryptocurrencies, and for them, it's very difficult to be in the negative, in that red line, especially when you are actually depending on the cryptocurrency. So definitely a good sign to see that there are some green coming up. Also, before we begin, I do want to say that what I have done is I have created a menti.com, right? So what is a menti.com? Menti.com is where you can let me know as to what do you want me to cover next. For example, yesterday the code is 25045. So all that you have to do is you have to go on menti.com and enter the code 25045 and ask your question there. And if you see any question already there, you can just put a tick mark so that you agree with that question as well. Now, yesterday I created this, and if you see, there have been a couple of questions here. So one of the question was, should have a look on credits. They successfully tested 4 lakh transactions per second. So this is what I'm going to cover. So there have been 3 likes on this. So similarly, if you have any questions, just go on to menti.com, enter this code and ask the question. You don't have to register. You don't have to put your name. Nothing is required. No email, nothing is required. Just put your code and ask your question. In that way, I will know what exactly you want, and it will help me to cover the topic. Now, moving on to the news. So after the Google banned cryptocurrency ads and Facebook banned cryptocurrency ads, now it looks like Twitter is preparing for a ban on the crypto ads. Now, Twitter has also been very significant when it comes to pumping and dumping and scams as well. Like for example, like you send me 0.1 ether, I'll send you 1 ether. I don't see a lot of impact of this cryptocurrency ads ban. Honestly, even Google, Facebook and Twitter, all of them are banning the ads, not really the keywords on cryptocurrencies and Bitcoin. So in a way, it's actually good. It will get rid of the scammers and the people who are harmful. So here says Twitter is reportedly preparing to prohibit advertisements for ICOs, token sales, and cryptocurrency wallets. The new advertising policy is expected to come into effect in a couple of weeks. The microblogging site is set to impose a ban on ads for cryptocurrency exchanges as well, for a few exceptions. So of course, this is coming after the Facebook and Google decided. Now, I'm not really sure how many more companies or social media platforms are going to do the same. Maybe Instagram will also be doing the same thing. So definitely, and that is why it's very important. As of now, they are banning the cryptocurrency ads, but you never know, they might go ahead, and in future they might go ahead and ban the keywords as well and all the content as well. And this is the biggest fear, and this is very alarming. And that is why everyone, especially who are involved into cryptocurrencies, blockchain, should try out steemit.com for blogging and DTube for videos. So just in case if you're not there, definitely go ahead and create an account. Even I'm trying to be active on DTube. The only thing is it's not as friendly as YouTube is. Now, coming back to the ban, so there is one guy in Russia, a businessman, has gone ahead and challenged the Google's law on cryptocurrency ban ads in Russia. He claims that because of this action of Google banning cryptocurrency ads, he cannot run his business effectively, and he has filed a case against Google. So here says a lawsuit has been filed against Google in Russia after the company announced restrictions on cryptocurrency related ads. Entrepreneur Vladimir demands a 2 billion ruble compensation from Russian Google entity. He claims the ban will deprive him of opportunity to invest in crypto projects and find investors who fund his own business initiative. Well, I'm not really sure if Google is actually going to take this seriously because see, Google is a proprietary firm and they can decide what they want to do and they don't want to do, and nobody really have rights to file. That's what the freedom is. As a company, you are free to do what you want to do, and that's what they are doing. They thought that cryptocurrency ads are scammy, and they gone ahead and ban it. So I really don't think there is something that one can do much about. Now, coming back to the adoption and the security of the infrastructure. So Bitcoin Cash has something called a zero confirmation transaction. Like in Bitcoin transaction, you really have to wait for a couple of confirmation before the transaction gets verified. But when it comes to Bitcoin Cash, it's a zero confirmation transaction. And that is why Bitcoin Cash is so fast. So a company called as cryptonite.it, which is basically issuing gift vouchers. So in case you want to buy gift vouchers from Amazon and some pizza and whatnot, you can buy the gift vouchers from here, cryptonite.it, and they are accepting only Bitcoin Cash. Not even Bitcoin, not even other cryptocurrency, just the Bitcoin Cash. Now they had challenged that anyone who claims that they can have a double transaction, that means they can break that security flaw, or maybe they can try to scam, will be rewarded. And there is one such guy who was trying to double spend the transaction of $1,000, which actually did not go through. Obviously he ended up losing another $1,000. So this is just to show that the zero confirmation in Bitcoin Cash is pretty strong and pretty secured, and there is nothing to worry about it. I mean, we all talk about the different cryptocurrencies, and we talk about their ideas, we talk about how this is going to change the world, but we also forget at times that the infrastructure, the security of the infrastructure is really important in terms of handling the bug, in terms of attacks is also very important. And so far there is just one cryptocurrency which has stood true on that, which is called Bitcoin. So something to think about. Of course, in terms of adoption, once again, Guns N' Roses drummer wants to use cryptocurrency to change the music industry. So this is what I liked about cryptocurrencies right now, that most of these mainstream people whom people already know are talking about Bitcoin and cryptocurrency uses, and that's how it attracts more people and thus resulting more money into cryptocurrency space. So one thing that we do need to understand is the prices of the cryptocurrencies will go up only when more and more people realize the potential, what it can do for future for all of us, and get involved into this decentralized technology. And news like this definitely make it easy for the cryptocurrency space to go mainstream. Now, coming back to another news, so one of the US state has exempted cryptocurrencies from property taxes. Now, why would they do that? Because most of the organizations that we have seen, government organizations, they don't want to do something like this because, of course, they're greedy. They want to do something. They want to have something for their own, and cryptocurrency takes that power away. But it's surprising, but at the same time, pleasant to see that some of the government authorities are not really looking to actually tax their people when it comes to cryptocurrencies and Bitcoin. Some of them has been in Australia, and this is the latest news. So this is a document from state of Wyoming. This is a state in US. It says that they are going to exempt any property tax on the cryptocurrency, thus adopting the cryptocurrency's adoption. Sometimes it's really surprising that why they do that. Do they really want people to benefit from cryptocurrencies? Is that what they want to do? And if that's the case, I mean, we would want most of the states to be doing the same, isn't it? Okay, so coming back to the Menti.com, like I mentioned, so I'll be making a video on should have a look at credits. They successfully tested 4 lakh transactions. So yes, I'm gonna make a video on this. There are a few things that I found on internet which shows that credit is capable of handling the transaction that they have promised. So definitely, guys, go ahead and put your questions here. If you see already the questions in the Menti.com, just put a tick against that. And also have created a crypto conversation announcement channel. The link is in the description below. Please go ahead and join so that I can keep you guys updated if anything that's news coming. Thank you so much for watching, And leave your opinion on the Twitter ban ads. What do you think about that? Again, this is not a financial or investment advice, just my personal opinion. Leave your opinion on the Twitter ban ads. What do you think? Do you think all these social medias are going to ban ads? And is this good for cryptocurrency or is it bad in your opinion? Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.